saying 96 degrees Fahrenheit, but I'm predicting more like 95, 94. This is my car measurements, usually a little higher. 3,464 miles on the odometer. We're dealing with September 14th, 2024. It is a Saturday, about 4:50 in the p.m. Welcome to probably the second segment of the Please Subscribe show, or at least a little tail end of the first vlog. Probably be, see, we're dealing with a Saturday. Hopefully no more than, as long as I don't yap too much, maybe 2 vlogs. Hopefully it's from, I'm trying not to go more than that. Reason why I do these little smaller vlogs is because it's easier to get up on the internet. I'll go right here to the Butterfly. We're in like the River District of Fort Worth right here. We haven't been here that long, not a complete year, but it's definitely busy. Well, it's not like extremely busy, but it's maybe a little more traffic than White Settlement, which is where we were for a couple of years, almost a year and 2 years and a half. So almost 3 years. I have to ask Linda to see if it was 3 years that we were at White Settlement. But this is River District. It's a different area of Fort Worth. And there is a Butterfly right next to the Pilates and yoga. It's a Pilates training area. But they put a Butterfly here. You can also get collages. There's the Butterfly. And Pearl Snap is right here. All right. We're going to head off to delivery. All right, 5:25 arrival, 2 minutes, 0.5 miles. Okay, today and tomorrow we used, well, so far we've used probably about 43s, but I think on delivery probably about 20 of it. Okay, these are like right off of Crockett. I think for drop off you should be okay. This one right here is a free spot for parallel. That's where I want to go through right here. Probably will try right behind this Suburban. That'll be way quicker than the in and out thing. I was doing the in and out thing, but I don't want to do the pay to park thing where they take a photo of it. So I'm just going to go behind that Suburban, go up as quick as I can. You turn it around here. Yeah, don't do this at home. Well, you can't because you're just on a couch watching the TV or your phone. But it'll be right behind this Suburban. Now just jet out right through there. I think I should be okay. Little place called Staples or something like that. All right. Condense time as much as possible. Yeah, it's called, you see a tapas or something like that. Okay. Didn't get the time on that, but it was about as quick as I could go without dead sprint. And keeping everything together that I have to keep together, several different things. Like a pen, and this little tablet thing right here. A bunch of other stuff too. And of course, keeping my sanity, which is a pretty good one to have. This right here is actually a place where you can go see a movie. It's a movie tavern. I haven't really noticed it. It's in the old. It's kind of in the middle of this little block area. I haven't been there personally, but I hear it's pretty nice. It's got escalators right there. Looks like a pretty good one. All right, guys, it's closing weekend. Million Dollar Quartet. Elvis Presley. He's played by John Rochetta. He's a guiding light guy. He's a soap opera actor. Most likely from New York. He's actually from New Jersey. And then there's a guy named Matt Cusack. He does a really great job at the role of Johnny Cash. It looks like a really good one. There's a female character in it too named Diane or something like that. And I'm still doing research on the show. But they close on the 15th. Actually, the 4 actors that are playing the 4 roles, there's 4 different ones. There's, of course, Elvis Presley. There's Jerry Lee Lewis. The other one is Johnny Cash. And then, of course, Carl Perkins. Most of them have little roles and stuff. One guy, I think it's the one that plays Jerry Lee Lewis. He actually is in a series called Smash, which is an NBC thing. Which is about the musical of Marilyn Monroe. Also, just to let you know, too, John Rochetta, who's playing Elvis Presley, he's in Blacklist. He's in an episode of Blacklist. And my friend Charlie Baker was one of the first episodes of Blacklist. He was one of the first guys to get killed by the Spader character, the main dude. Anyway. James Spader. Yeah, James Spader. Yeah, James Spader is one of the lead dudes in Blacklist. It looks like a lot of fun. It looks like these guys have really rehearsed it. They do great impressions of each iconic rock and roll person, and a rockabilly, of course, Carl Perkins. I feel kind of bad that I have to pass it up. I just can't fit it in my schedule right now. I wish I could. It definitely would have been a show I really regret I regret missing it. But I did see a lot of it on Instagram, and I watched clips from it on YouTube. They're really, really good. All right, yeah, I just looked it up. The guy that plays Jerry Lee Lewis, his name is Taylor Isaac Gray. And he's got a credit, too. He's got some credits on some film and television, things like that. So they went with an all-star cast, pretty much. There is another guy named Armando Gutierrez or something. I don't think he's done as much work, but he plays a Carl Perkins. So he's on there. He's in the whole mix as well. I didn't get to see the show, so I'm not doing a review, but I just got to read about it a little bit and mostly just see photos and just stuff that's on Instagram. So this isn't a review. I'm just bringing awareness to the show the last weekend. Okay? I don't see these birds. I mean, sometimes they'll just literally stay in front of your car, and you're like, I just ran over that bird. But then you look, and it's not run over. I don't know what they do. They'll just, get right there under your bumper, and you're like, where did it go? It's like they vanish and then reappear in the air. That bird actually flew off, so I got that one on footage. I did one time have a cat run up against my car, run up underneath it a long, long time ago. I don't like to talk about it. It was probably the saddest night of my life, one of them. But I didn't see the cat, though. I didn't see the residue of it, and I won't talk about it. Yeah, I asked the owner about this tree because when I first started delivering to him, it wasn't as large. They actually planted that tree. It's a type of oak tree. I think he said it was like Chinca pin oak or something. Chinca oak. But they planted that one and they planted that one. But I think I remember that tree being much smaller if you follow the vlog when I first started 9 months ago. So that tree, he said it grows like very, very quickly. And they actually planted those trees. I was like, well, it'll make great shade, for the summertime, because I was just noticing the tree, because I make notice of trees. And he was like, yeah, we planted that tree. I was like, cool. Anyway, there's a lot of pretty trees on this road here. I'll come across certain roads, and like if the trees are just great, and it's like, it looks like a cave of trees or something beautiful like that, like this up here, I'll always try to at least get some type of footage of it. If not a still photo, a video. But I just thought that was a really cool thing, that he actually planted the tree. Because over time, that tree is going to grow. I said, do you know how large the tree gets? He goes, no, it probably gets pretty large. So it's probably like have shade over the house and everything. Awesome. Isn't that cool? All right, Oktoberfest, September 26th through the 28th, Trinity Park. Just basically right there. Right, kitty? All right. All right, 6:19 arrival, 8 minutes, 2.7 miles. .62 arrival, 5 minutes, 2.7 miles. All right, guys, it's a four-parter. That means 4 different orders coming out at one time. All right, next one is 7:08 arrival, 4 minutes, 1.4 miles. It looks like they're having some kind of festival or birthday or something. So a mixture of a lot of things. Right off Prairie. It's a church right there. Crossing Park Street. All right, 7:25 arrival, 12 minutes, 5.5 miles. All right, looks like we have more chicken crossing. This is a whole kind of yard where just, you know, wild chickens grow. Kind of see some of them right here. They are having a garage sale right here. Barely can see it. It's Fridays and Saturdays, somewhere in this area. Oh, another chicken down there. A couple chickens down there too. They usually cross very peacefully. And a whole slew of chickens right there. And there's the cat. Oh. Partial car wash. like the fourth one, 7:39, 7 minutes and 2.8 miles. The fourth one in this little series. Alright, we're headed to Burton Hill. Burton Hill. Pretty cool little road. Nice old neighborhood strung along the side of it. Gotta kind of watch out for this stop sign right here a little bit. Boy, those cicadas keep on going though. Little house was tucked around back there. Burton Hill. It's right to buyers. These are cool houses too. Looks like we do have an event going on at the Dickies Arena. We should have known that earlier. Taco Heads is somewhere around here. That might be it right there. I don't know. Someone's playing. I know Justin Timberlake was scheduled to play here. I don't know if he did or didn't. But he just recently came out on the news. And I was talking about how one's enough. I agree with him. You know, one mixed drink or whatever it may be is enough. And when I was younger, I saw a little show on it that one's enough. But, you know, there's so many people out there that take advantage of that. Not that I'm blaming him, but I'm glad that he... Whoops, sorry about that, sir. You know, he came to attention, you know, brought that to attention. That's why we have rideshare. But, yeah, I just saw that the other day. You know, that he stood there and said it was wrong and everything. That'll probably be something that changes his life. You know, it'll change the way he looks at things. Anyway, I don't know. Who am I to judge? I'm not really judging. I'm just making a response on the media. For all I know, I don't have any proof of it myself, so who am I to say anything about it? But he was supposed to play there, though. I don't know if he went to Dickies or not. I'm sure it would have been a sold-out thing, though. All right, 8074 1.2. 9:05, 9 minutes, 4.4. They're all the way from Missouri. There's downtown Fort Worth and the Trinity River. It looks like we got go-karts at the Rockwood. And mini golf, go-karts and mini golf, Rockwood, Fort Worth. Rockwood go-karts and mini golf. Got it. All right, next one's 9:25 arrival, 12 minutes, 4.7 miles, going to the corner tap room. All right, this is a corner tap room drop. Just right there. And they got a mural right here. There's a mural right there by Jimmy Joe Jenkins. Done on 3/17/17. All right, 9:46, 7 minutes, 4.2. That's a pretty busy one. It's been a pretty busy one for this particular Saturday. Not the busiest, but it's pretty decently busy, I'd say, on that side. For some reason, Google Maps kept pulling up this address at the top part of, and I would put in the address, which ends in a 4, and then it kept pulling up this other address that ends in an 8, which is this apartment complex. So, I don't know. Really weird. I finally figured it out after doing it a couple times. I realized it was right underneath. So the first one listed wasn't the one I put in. Yeah, it was very strange. Let's see, ideally I would probably turn to the right. So I'll go to the left. Let's see if I was right. It's just kind of, yeah, it's just kind of paused. Oh no, there it goes. Okay, looks like I was. Wait, I'll do that. If I have the urge to go to the right, I'll just go to the left. Isn't that interesting? The opposite of my instincts on that one. In that situation. Yeah, I put in 5104 and it brought me to that apartment complex that ends in an 8. It's like a different address. I'm like, what in the world? Finally found it. I think it was because it was put as an option at the top. It's probably that one right there. It turned out it wasn't that one. Man, this GPS one's way off. Figure this thing out. Yep, it's this one for sure. I thought it was that one, but it's actually this one. Alright, now I know where I'm at. It's actually that one, because he mentions a rocking chair. Okay. Man, the GPS on that one was crazy. Finally found it though. just knew to kind of feel it out, feel my instincts on it. It's like, wait a minute, and I checked, and it was like 2 houses down. And then when I originally put the address in, it took me to the whole apartment complex, but that was because it was offering me an address that I wasn't putting in at the very top. So the address, you had to, you know, puts like a, or it allows, or it reveals a whole set of addresses, like a whole stack of addresses when you put the address in. And then you verify the address by tapping it. The one I was verifying was it was showing it was putting that one up first to verify. So I tap it, it'd take me there. It's done it a few times. I don't know. That time it was very difficult. I don't know why. Starts off with the word water, or I mean the title starts off with water. Can't see it all on the YouTube thing because it kind of cuts it off. The band's called M83. They're pretty good. I saw them on KEXP. Sort of finding all the good new music. So far, I've been able to find a lot of good music on KEXP on their live site. All right, 10:10, 2 minutes, 0.6. It's like closing night Saturday for the Million Dollar Quartet. So they have pretty much a full house. So they're probably doing pretty good.